Knights of the Round Table. If you're wondering why I'm in a sour mood, go check out my previous video. But if you don't want to, go ahead. I will give you a breakdown right here too. So as you guys know, I record these videos in one night. I edit them and post them over the week. And in doing that, things can go wrong, and unfortunately I recorded 6 reactions and it went horribly wrong. Those reactions are now gone because there was no video audio, there's no audio from me, it's just me doing silent things. So if you want to see what it looked like, just go check out Tuesday's video and you'll see what all these videos would have looked like if I hadn't done and look I'm doing here, record them. But as a reactor, I've always made a statement. I've always standed firm in my belief that I will never fake a reaction for you guys. I will never ham it up. I will never be anything but honest with you. So I'm not going to give much of a reaction here because I've reacted to this and I gave it I always want to be honest in my reactions. I don't want to replicate it. I don't want to act it out. I want to just be in the moment. But now the moment's gone. So it will be just strictly an analysis and breakdown, not much of a reaction. If you guys want to skip this week's videos, go right ahead. I won't blame you. It's just I will never in my life fake anything. I will never in my life fake a video. I'd rather not post a video than do that. So this week's just going to be strictly breakdowns. I'm very sorry to everybody who had these requests and wanting to see me react to it. It was really, trust me, I'm just as sad, if not more sad than you are. Because I put a lot in these videos and it really bums me out, man. Shit don't work. Bums me out. So let's just go.
Willy Wonka. I am the one knocking on your factory gates. But from the hazards to the pedo holes, it's not like it was ever safe. This battle's your golden ticket to any modern fame or wealth. So just make it like your childhood, embrace yourself. Luring kids into crunching on your scrumptious just jump shit. Set your eyes on Charlie and let everyone else kick the bucket. From harmless fruits and garbage tubes to ruining kids who chew gum. At least my blue stuff was successful when it blew up. Spice game were laid off swiftly, too lazy to run the building. Enslaved a nation of pygmies and labored them for a living. A decade was wasted quickly by waiting to maim some kitties. Wonka was way too busy in another room fucking winking his Willy. For a criminal.
Alright, let's do a breakdown.
On your factory gates.
I want to know what that shit is. Like, what was that like behind the scenes?
I am the one knocking on your
I'm the one that was something from Breaking Bad. Before I get into this, I want to say I'm not a Breaking Bad fan at all. So if you already stick around this long for these shitty reactions of mine, that's gonna be just shitty all week. You probably left by that.
From the hazards to the pedo host, it's not like you
Poking fun at the theory that Willy Wonka is a pedophile.
was ever safe. This battle's your golden ticket.
Yeah, Willy Wonka put golden tickets in his chocolate bar for a private tour of his factory and a big secret prize, and the secret prize was you get to run the company because he was retiring.
Get to any modern fame or wealth, so just make it like your childhood, embrace your...
And the Tim Burton movies, Willy Wonka had braces as a child. His father was a dentist. He didn't allow candy.
Luring kids into crunching on your scrumptious just jump shit. Set your eyes on Charlie and let everyone else kick the bucket.
I don't think the kids died.
From harmless fruits and garbage tubes to ruining kids who chew gum. At least my blue stuff was successful when it...
This is the girl that chewed the gum. It was going to change flavor 3 times, and it was going to be replicating real food. And when you get to the blueberry pie, there was a side effect where it would turn you into a blueberry. You'd swell up and turn blue. And Walter White does meth, or he makes meth or crack and sells it. So he's like, at least my blue stuff blew up.
We're laid off swiftly, too lazy to run the building. Enslaved a nation of pygmies and labored.
Talking about the Oompa Loompas, Willy Wonka's workforce. He's talking about how he enslaved them and made them corporate drones.
For a living, a decade was wasted quickly by waiting to make some kitties. Wonka was way too busy in another...
The nut room's where they get the nuts for their candy, and he's like, okay, you're in the nut room waking your Willy. Basically busting a nut, jerking off and busting a nut in the nut room.
I'm fucking winking as Willy! For a criminal, I'd expect those rhymes to hurt, but with your mild burns, you missed the mark like your child's birth, so I'll spit a wilder verse, cause I
That's
do
so
this
mean.
professionally. They'll be finishing Hank's mission, cause bars are my specialty. No worse than Augustus, addicted to a lab life. Everybody perish while you're stuck inside the crack pie. Your money surely bashed minds, but it won't match mine. Chilling in the sky like Ted and your damn wife. I guess the face is no defending, your sickness is not relenting. This looks like you're not like my internet memes are condescending. Stamps best rapper, he'll cut the cancerous Ned Flanders. Rook is ultimate shaven head, obsessed with dope, you're making bread. Every time I deliver a bad show, somebody will cut the whole episode. Better call someone you said I phones. Telling you Chris and playing your cuts home. Don't lecture me about stable family relationships. It shows are like your happiness, pure imagination.
Purely imagination. I'm going for Willy Wonka, by the way. I love those. I love the Tim Burton movie the most. Sorry. But I also love the original. I don't know, Willy Wonka doesn't really struck me as a weird guy.
Wonka was way too busy and another fucking winking as Willy! For a criminal, I'd expect those rhymes to hurt.
Well, the right's the criminal. He makes and sells drugs.
Your mild burns, you missed the mark like your child's birth, so I'll spit.
I think it's about Walter Jr. Didn't one of Walter's kids have a birth defect?
A wilder verse, cause I do this professionally. They'll be finishing Hank's mission, cause bars are my specialty. No worse than Augustus, addicted to a lab life. Everybody perish while you're stuck inside the crack pot.
Yeah, I mean, Walter's a pretty shitty person.
Money surely bashed minds, but it won't match mine. Chilling in the sky like Ted and your damn wife.
Didn't Walter's wife cheat on him or something? But either way, Willy Wonka's implying he's gonna fuck his wife. He's gonna fuck Walter's wife. I will say, I said this in my other reaction. Hang on, let me turn this up a little bit. I loved Willy's flow. I really loved his flow. He had such a great flow, and I wish you guys could see the original reaction I had, but I was fucking vibing with it. My internet memes are condescending. You know, Willy Wonka has like the "do go on" memes. And Walter White's literally a con. His show is about him going into a downward spiral. He's descending to the depths of the darkness. I set the stage as the best rapper, candy rappers. Now crack the cancerous Ned Flanders. Walter White has cancer, I think lung cancer, which is why he started selling drugs to make sure his pay for his treatments. Now I'll crack the cancerous Ned Flanders. Hi diddly do, neighbor. Ned Flanders is from The Simpsons, and Bryan Cranston does kind of look like Ned Flanders. Veruca salty when you shave your head. Obsessed with dough. Call you baking bread. Breaking Bad baking bread. Better Call Saul with your set of phones. Better Call Saul was a Breaking Bad spinoff. Walter White really is a hypocrite talking about family relationships, since Walter White did fuck up his own family royally. Yes, he has no happiness. It's pure imagination. It's all in your head, Walter.
Pure imagination, bitch. You see that, Jesse? His product is disgusting. Brian, before he's able to chicken out like Gus Fring.
Gus was the dude in Breaking Bad that had his face burned. That's why I put that out there.
But I don't need to fake memory loss about your book sequel. While Heisenberg got the entire stock in it. But he's able to chicken out like Gus Fring. For all my business, I needed to be disabled, but I don't need to fake memory loss about your book sequel. While Heisenberg got the entire stock in his pocket. Your recipe's like a Krako's DNA. Everyone got it. When you factor in your factory, you're practically as bad as me. The sugar manufactured attaches to the brain more than crack MD and methamphetamine. And when I put your lights to bed, you'll need a bladder mattress and Charlie's entire family. We'll set you like a gobstopper.
By the way, I want to say this is requested by Jesse. This was requested by Jesse KWB. I'm very sorry. This is not the reaction you were expecting, but shit happens. Shit goes down out of my control. If I could have gave you the original video, I would have. Pure imagination. Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
You see that, Jesse? His product is disgusting. Fry him before he's able to chicken out like Gus Fring.
He'll fry him. He'll light him up. Burn him in the battle like Gus. Gus got burned.
For all my business, I needed to be disabled, but I don't need to fake memory loss about your book sequel.
I didn't know his book had a sequel.
While Heisenberg got the entire stock in his pocket, your recipe's like a crack host DNA. Everyone got it.
Your recipe's like a crack host DNA. Everyone got it. Whore themselves out. They give themselves away. Everybody gets a piece of her, and they speak about Willy Wonka's recipe for candy. He's like, okay, it's a recipe for candy. Everybody's got a recipe for candy. You're not special.
When you factor in your factory, you're practically as bad as me.
When you factor in your factories, double flipping factory or factor, the sugar manufactured. I think he's flipping fact 3 times. Attaches to the brain like crack methamphetamine. Fuck.
Sugar manufactured attaches to the brain more than crack MDA.
Sugar can be very addictive. And that's what Willy Wonka does. He's like, okay, look, you're just as bad as me. We both sell stuff that's addictive, but your shit, Walter, is a lot more harmful.
And when I put your life to bed, you'll need a fatter mattress than Charlie's entire family.
Charlie's whole family slept on one big mattress, especially like the elderly people in his family. It was like a fucking Alaskan king or some shit.
I'll set you like a gobstopper, so drop the box cut. The only grain that wall toppers. When they rock side, I specialize in white chocolate. Yeah, with one shot, this thug dropped in white spot. He got a taste of white chalk. Jingle level twice if you think you're playing Santa. The only drug that you should take at your age is Viagra. To forge a new identity, which you most far away, sir. For this old man's with nothing to lose today, sir.
Oh.
When they brought you like a gobstopper.
I don't know what a gobstopper is.
The box cut, the only grain that wall toppers. When they rock side, I specialize in white chocolate. Yeah, with one shot, this thug.
Walter White died from one bullet.
Dropped in white.
And when you die in a crime scene, they outline your body with white chalk to let everybody know this is where you died and this is where they got to do their investigation.
Got a taste of white chalk. Jingle level twice if you think you're playing Santa. The only drug that you should take at your age is
Walter White's old, and when you get older, certain parts of your body don't work no more, therefore you need Viagra. Heisenberg was an identity and alter ego of Walter, so they couldn't trace it back to him. Come get stepping. Willy Wonka's the winner. I gave the battle a 15 out of 10. Thank you so much, Jesse, for the quest. I'm sorry this is not the video you were hoping for. Once again, I'm very sorry about that, but we're going to just title these, instead of reactions, they're breakdowns. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.